Once upon a time, in the secluded heart of a verdant valley, there existed a monastery known for the wisdom of its monks. These humble spiritual seekers devoted their lives to understanding the path to true enlightenment and inner peace. Among them was Brother Tenzin, a monk with eyes that held a depth of understanding few could fathom. Yet, even with his dedication, there was an elusive something that he felt was missing, something akin to a deeper, resonating joy. The village neighboring the monastery was a charming mix of stone houses, cobbled streets, and a thriving marketplace. This bustling hub also harbored Maya, a spirited young girl with a tangle of dark curls and a persistent sparkle in her eyes. Life had not always been kind to Maya. Loss and sorrow had touched her in a way that stole some of the carefree nature of childhood. One clear summer morning, amidst the gentle breeze, Maya strayed from her usual path in pursuit of a runaway goat. The mischievous animal led her deeper into the forest than she'd ever dared, and the leafy green world soon gave way to the foothills leading towards the monastery. Lost and slightly afraid, Maya's tears started to flow. Her cries caught the attention of Brother Tenzin. He was drawn from his meditations and found the young girl trembling under a great oak tree. With a warm smile and reassuring words, Tenzin guided Maya from the woods. Though she was no longer lost, Maya was shaken and could not stop crying. Tenzin felt a familiar stirring of compassion. The serenity of his meditative path and its promise of peace somehow wasn't enough to shield him from the pain of others. In an attempt to bring comfort, Tenzin spoke of the Buddhist teachings on impermanence. He said, "My child, just as the summer sky fades into night, joy and sorrow are ever-changing. This too shall pass." Maya, in a voice still thick with sobs, retorted, "But my sadness feels so big, like it will never leave. How can you call it temporary?" Tenzin contemplated her words. Maya had unknowingly voiced a deep question the monk had wrestled with himself. In his wisdom, he acknowledged the existence of suffering, but perhaps this sorrow, felt so acutely by Maya, needed a different perspective. This chance encounter was an unexpected fork in his own path. A pact of sorts was struck that day. Brother Tenzin and Maya continued to meet on a weekly basis under that great oak tree. It became a place of open exchange, where Tenzin continued to share wisdom from the Dharma, the truths of existence and the paths toward lasting fulfillment. At first, these sessions were like gentle attempts to plant seeds in fertile ground. Tenzin explained the Four Noble Truths, the concept of suffering, its causes, the state of freedom from it, and the path to achieve that freedom. Maya, ever inquisitive, began finding echoes of these ideas in her own life. It sparked a subtle shift, not toward ignoring pain, but an ability to acknowledge her experiences and choose a response. One day, when a friend was unkind, Maya felt the familiar sting of disappointment. In the past, this would have spiraled into tears and self-recrimination. Instead, taking a deep breath, she recalled Tenzin's words of how all things are impermanent. By focusing on the temporary nature of this feeling, she found the space to not engage with it or make it a part of her own story. The disappointment dissolved, and while it didn't erase the hurt, it helped her not fall into despair. On another occasion, a sense of hopelessness hung heavy upon Maya's heart. Remembering Tenzin's emphasis on compassion, she decided to take action. Helping her old neighbor tend his garden brought an unexpected burst of contentment. She realized a strange yet undeniable truth. Helping others eased her own worries, creating a feeling more lasting than fleeting pleasures.